Mushy, mushy. Good morning. Oh, for God's sakes, that's not. That program isn't even. Come on. Sato is the program that does not want to go away. It's fine. I won't use you, sir. Don't tell me you're running in something that's not up right now. That's hogwash. That's hogwash. Exactly what that is. Good morning, DJ of the animes. Let's no, we're not launching that. We need Steam. Steam is what we need. Scroll down. There it is. There it is. Oh, that one's like overly normal. Wow, I don't know like what's embarrassing about everything right now, but I just realized from the Cold Steel launcher thing that I could resume from the last save. Why am I just realizing this now? That's the thing. I gotta say, getting home about 45 minutes earlier and having that transferred into sleep is huge. It's huge. Right? Ladies and gentle people, we are the Trails of Cold Steel 4. And I think it's time for some bonding appointments, I believe. As we are 98 hours in, call it 99, the great one. And roll on into some heartfelt. I believe there's also, I think, if I do remember correctly, there's a side monster quest that we may wanted to do first. Rob. Are you kidding? Did I not do Vantage Masters all this time before? Are we starting this game off with some Vantage Masters? I mean, I think we are. I think that's what's happening. And we got I see four hearts. I see 4 people to hang out with. It just sounds that simple. I love when the game is that simplified for me. But without further ado, Kat wants to play Vantage Masters, so we're gonna do it. Oh, this ship has gotten so noisy with all these humans running around. I like to think of it as a little bit more lively, but I got to admit, it's getting a little cramped around here. Finding a place to relax with all these people on board is going to be tough. Anyways, I'll have to figure out where we're standing after this meeting, so might as well save my complaints till then. Oh, on another note, Rose keeps pushing me to start playing Vantage Masters, but I guess if you're desperate for someone to play against, I could give it a try against you. Oh, thanks, Celine. Very kind of you. Monster Side Quest will give you another bonding point, as it should. All right. Did we not get mind you, the witch deck has been very nice. Did we not get like a new card? Wasn't Thief, wasn't Witch. The Shadow? I'll build a deck around that. I'm not going to use it. I'm not an idiot. But I will, return to the Vantage Master screen. That Witch card I'm just so used to. Oh.
I guess I could teach you a thing.
I think I should have assumed that you would have had this card, but yeah, we'll see how it goes, and maybe I'll have to use that one against you. That is yeah, these all look okay to me. Oh, so did you have a sailor's delight in the morning? A nice, calm, cool day today, there, DJ? I don't like how you already out of nowhere just made your character like. What did she do to make her character like push out 6 already? Cat's sitting in the sun. Like in the sun, like not outside in the sun, but you know, it's found their spot on the you know, the outside. See, I don't want her to kill the card. Just have to use it off the hop. And no, I don't want to forfeit the game. No, that's no. But by the front door. Does he move along with it, just like a little bit of a slug? Like, oh, that sun's moving. You know, when it gets to, oh, you bastard! Oh, we're dead. Oh, we are dead. We are so dead. We are so dead. Like, not even funny. I mean, I'm gonna have to get this card out, but I am so afraid of you doing anything. Ah, shit. I fucked it up. Fucked it up. Fucked it right up. This is over. This is over before it even started. I mean, great elevator music. That's... You wasted your turn of that? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Oh, it's because you're sealing me every 5 seconds. Never mind, I noticed. Okay. Put you there. How much is that going to cost to heal? 4 points to heal. Thing is, I'm going to have to get on that real quick, but I also got to start getting some cards out. Protect you at the moment, I guess. Make you fear me. Make you fear me. Alright. I mean, you have nothing out. I mean, if you're gonna spend the time to be, you know, summoning, you know, and sealing me. Kwama! Hey, happy holidays, Jordy the Amazing. That's a new one. Jordy the Amazing, I'll take it. Oh, I'll take it. How are you? How are the merry holidays for yourself? All right, we're going. See, I'm hoping. I'm thinking we can heal the bastard. I'm thinking we can do that, right? Skill, but we only do it once, so you better. Why is the seal? Why seal the card then? I don't know. That the computer isn't always the brightest of things. My assumption. But quite fine. My mean sister didn't come this year for traditional dinner. How many sisters do you have? I love that you said mean. All right, so that's gonna be death. That's death. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. I mean, I am ready to pounce. Now drinking and sleeping too much though. Is that you or the mean sister? Now please don't seal me. Please don't seal me. How dare! How dare you? How bloody dare you? You can seal her MasterCard with the Penguin card. Yeah, I could. I could have. I didn't realize it until now. And now, I don't know if I can Baba Ganoush that out or not. You ain't like you ain't throwing things out, but like I can make your life very difficult here. Oh, I wish I had the power to do so. Like you're gonna blow that 2 cards in the front. Use their skills. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, just the power of Christ compels you, or something, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Wish I had more. I mean, you might as well. I mean, I don't know. I still don't know what the flying thing means. Sure. It means something, obviously. Oh, I just wish I could tell you, but I mean, it's actually from where I don't know why she doesn't have cards out. Like, oh, that's such a dick move. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. God, do I ever hate you? Oh my God. Just small beers, but you know what? Nothing wrong with a small beer, to be honest. Nothing wrong at all. In fact, I love me a small beer. It's just you have to have more of them, right? Like that's the dealio. All right, get you. You can't do anything. Look, I would really love you to stop hurting my friends here. Really would. See, but I guess that's the thing though. If once you call them back out, you bring back out their freeze. So how about me? How's Christmas? Yeah, you know, typical little guy got spoiled, ridiculous. Which was always great. We're trying to figure out where on earth everything is going to go, obviously. But he's staying over at the grandparents until Saturday. So I got a little bit of peace and quiet. You know, like I said, I wish I didn't have to work last night and tonight. But you know, it is what it is. Start out here. No, don't waste. If he's frozen. Dead. Oh, that was a close one. And just to think, I mean, of all the things that were hard, it was a cat. It was a cat. All right, Ash. You're really starting to shape up. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with yourself in the future. You're still too much of a hothead, though. If you wanted to be a bracer, you'd have to mellow out in at least agate levels. Yeah, that's a big if. As your teacher, I have an interest in your future here, Ash. My future? Take a look at your own damn future. Part of your job's supposed to be advising us, and I mean all of the branch campuses about our careers, right? So you can't go ditching us halfway through. Ash, you know what? You're right. You actually came up with some good advice for once. Miracles do happen. Are you done? Anyone else want to take a shot at me? I'd love to take a shot at you while playing cards. I was hoping to sit quietly and read. Oh yeah, Schwarzer. I hear you play Pom Pom Party. Yeah, when I can. What, a game or two? Sure. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any peace and quiet to read today. I'll take you on at Pom Pom Party or Vantage Masters. Whatever you feel like losing at. Oh. Well, that's wonderful. I didn't know I was gonna be rudely, told that I have 2 to play with.
Bring it on.
I go first. Starting hand looks okay. I'll take it. All right. Get Numpty out there up front. You know, let him do his thing. Then we get the easy hit off right off the hop. There you go. I don't know what prevented that. Don't have enough points for that, so we're just gonna let him do. No, why would you think the first time I want to go? He can be tough. We'll see. We'll see. I thought the cat was gonna be tough. But we're gonna have to see what he does. Just replacing one for another. What does his MasterCard do? Other than you use it at, at shopping malls. Deals 1 damage to a row of enemies for a cost of 2. An attack plus 1 for each enemy this card defeats. So you gotta make sure like he's not defeating enemies. Which shockingly it looks like he should have done that, but he didn't. So again, getting you up here. I would have loved to have had a ranged character. That's okay. This is where I'm thinking, like, no, just get rid of the. Don't even let him get an opportunity. Right? Don't even let him get an opportunity. I wish it was a ranged deal. Like, I would love to use that to be able to get something else out. Can't. He's probably gonna waste time with that, but again, that's a wasted move. Get it out of his system. I have coffee, and I forgot about it for 21 minutes because that's the Jordan stream specialty. Getting some good cards now, finally. Now again, my whole thing though is like I eventually do it gets to the annoyance part of he's gonna get powerful. He's gonna suck up those 2 magic cards. And although it would be nice if I could do it as well, I mean I could, but I don't use the witch for that purpose, unfortunately. I just don't want you to kill it. I just don't want you to kill it. That's what I don't want you to do. Which you probably will. So let me get that one off so I can freeze you. Right for the jugular there, eh? All right. I see how you play. See how it goes. We're gonna have to do something about this. Attacking 2 while in the front row. How dare you? How dare you? Can we? Oh. I see how we work here. How do we have so many of these bloody cards? Like I'm not complaining here. It might sound like a little bit of complaining, but you're going to hurt me, and I don't like it. Yeah, I could until I realized and read that at the wrong time. Fucking. Oh, I can do it. What would you, I mean, I'm thinking out loud, like, yeah, that's probably the way to do it. Yep. Ah. Really want that thing dead up there. I don't like it. I don't like it. But Do I English is hard. Do I sacrifice myself for the greater good? Just to prevent that jackass from doing anything. Oh, you know what? Heal yourself up. And then if, you know, that way if he does die, he die. If you die, you die. One of those deals. You keep saying jackpot there, Ash. I don't know if it's really working out the way you're thinking there. Yep. I'm actually a little shocked that you hit that thing. Oh god. Why would you do that? I'm trying to sit there and think out loud. Why would you do that? Are you high? Now I'll get rid of you. Now we can make that boy powerful. Oh, yeah, I mean... I hate... Easy points. Could skill it up again. Ruining your life, sir. Ruining your life. Oh, that's a beaut, Clark. Right there. Heal ourselves back up again, or no. No, all of a sudden this is looking pretty good. Now, of course, I said the opposite when we were playing a cat, and it almost went terribly wrong. But, you know. Like, what are you doing? You are better to not do that. You would have been better to not have done that. You fool. You fool. We'll get to you. We'll get to you. Ho. Oh. I mean, I think we just keeping up appearances. I don't think that. I think that's the thing. Is that you're not hurting yourself over there. Give you options, right? That's what the world wants right there. Jackpot, eh? 7, 12. What's 7 and 12? 19. So close. I think that's right. I wish I could attack and act at the same time. Fortunately, cannot kill him. Boy, this really took quite the turn. And then we get to play Pom Pom Masters, like right on into it. Like, that's exciting. Oh, shit. I mean, he doesn't have any cards out there, so... I mean, sure, dude. I mean, I guess I could have looked at 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, really forces habit here, right? Well, I don't know what that means he was doing there. Oh, God. Can you imagine how stupid I'm going to be here? How come I can't move you? Come on. You son of a bitch. You just had to heal, didn't you? You just had to heal. You piece of monkey dung. Oh. I've got... I hate this. I hate it. Oh, God. Surely you're gonna... I mean, actually, I'm gonna run out of cards before you do. Why would you have done that? Why would you have done that? You've already healed, so I guess I don't have to really overly worry about it. I don't need you healing multiple times. Like how many of those stupid cards do you have back there, you jackass? Like, honestly. Why won't you just let it die, Ash? Let it die. Just replace the Elsa song with let it go, and then... No, stop doing things like that. Like, it's not even helping your cause. I think it's over. I think it's over. It's finally over. It's over. What? Back big wins. He was tough. I'll give him that. Oh, some nice drops. No cards though. But you do play Pom Pom Party as well, so we gotta get that out of our system before we really start playing the game. Ash.
Bring it on.
Be a greenie. There you go. Papado, shigamadikanu, bapakanu, we see by yellow. You can't give me that yellow, mellow, yellow, papadoo, shoo. Oh my God, Miss Biscuits coming on in hot with 32 lovable months. Is it really? Is it already been? Oh my God, they're all coming in hot and bothered. There we go. Oh, how come? Oh wait, what color is that? Oh, that's red. Oh. 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 Ah! There. Hello, people. That's the best one. Miss Biscuits. Oh God. No, no, no.
Didn't stand a chance.
Thank you. 32 months. Have you been grabbing the daily epic games? Of course I have. I love this time. I know everyone hates, for some apparent reason, the Epic Game Store. It works absolutely fine for me. And of course I've been grabbing the freebies as they've been letting them out. Of course. Why not? The worst is when you've already had that gift, but I think more people are bitching about it purely because they just don't want more launchers. But like, You're gonna lose that argument. Like, I don't know how to, like, I understand that Epic just has $1 bajillion. Like, I understand that, but I'm like, how are they affording to just give everyone a bajillion games all the time? Like, I get they want to get people using their games or using their launcher. I get it. Oh God. Oh God. Oh. Wait, can you get me out of this mess here, Bob? There. Get me out of this. Just put him out of his misery!
What, for real?
I always forget about the Epic Game Store. Just got done Ghostwire. Yeah, that was a huge one. How was my Christmas? Christmas was good. Little guy was spoiled, as per usual. Bid on the Alan Wake 2 with the sweet price, 35 euros. Isn't that like $800 dues in Canadian stuff? I think so. Oh my God, Ash and I can finally have sex. Look at that. All right. The Rig Sufferer, but it's a really good game. The Rig Oh, like you mean like your rig? I was like, what, the Rig Sufferer? That's a game. I thought Cat Quest came out today. Rig Sufferer. But let's save a Rooney. Let's go beat up a mean muggin monster. Aru. Good, glad to hear. I wasn't sure you'd stream this week. I never got your schedule. No, I thought with you being away, I was like, oh, you're probably not near your computer to be able to do so. So I'll just old school it. And live tomorrow with Final Fantasy 14. Finally. Should sort of be getting back to a sense of normalism. Would be my guess. If I could ever just not hit all of the buttons. Avon Hills. Love the Avon Hills. Who doesn't? Gotta find where the Avon Hills are. I would assume Avon Hills. Right there. Let's go to the entrance. Just me. Well, I appreciate the thought, but I did. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I mean, look, you don't start your job until January 2nd. So I just have a question. Maybe just weirdo Canada does this. But because January 1st is on a Monday, and I know you said you started on the 2nd, don't you guys like celebrate the holiday on the 2nd because the 1st is already a Monday? Like I was trying to figure that out for like at my work, because it probably will be dead, or at least I'm hoping so. But so January 1st is the actual holiday, and then because office people feel like they got gypped of an extra holiday day, it gets pushed into the Tuesday. So like they get the Monday off and the Tuesday off, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. Oh. But there is new places to go here though, DJ, so we're gonna have to fight that with a bag of chips. Oh. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to be dead like that. No, only if holiday's on a weekend. Oh, that's funny. Oh, maybe I could have sworn I read something like that. Now you have me thinking, because you make sense. Like if the first was on Sunday, we'd get Monday off in observation. Okay, maybe I'm just making up weird rules then, which could be a Jordan thing for sure. It's irrelevant to me because I gotta stroll on into work Monday morning anyways, but sometimes I don't mind those days because nobody's around, so it does make things a little easy. Nice condor. Let me guess. I was gonna say.
Commencing drive.
You probably you're dead. Didn't even matter.
Behold the Vander style.
Imagine just loading up your front with Fee. Treasure Sword 2. Better than Treasure Sword 1. That is some hockey hair on that kid. Yeah, we've been there. Oh, this big boy.
That
The
one's
local big boy.
Stay alert.
Be on guard. It's strong.
I mean, how strong could it honestly be?
Form down. It's down.
Oh!
Very
There
well.
it is. Yep. Rain slash. Yeah, hit them all if you can, please.
Strike. It's down.
Yeah, burst them all. Burst them at the butt.
Understood.
Lead. Yeah. Yeah! Look at all those yellow things and electricity points flow. Beams, Amber. Absolute zero. Love it. As if we need to put more things on these people.
Semi-gunner activate.
So great to have Tio taught back.
Break.
It's mine.
Here I go.
Do we want to swap Yo for somebody else? Like, you know, someone that's going to get some love? Crow! We haven't had you out in a little bit.
You got
D5 full farm, of course.
Got it.
Get on out there. Just murder them all. It's not like you're going to do anything. You're going to get 2 attacks in a row. It's wonderful. Build up the BP points.
This'll end it.
Sounded like you missed the first blow there. Oh. Now we got to get in on these little things. These gourd boars. They're so cute. They are so cute.
Let's go. I'm up.
Are you up? Are you?
Second form down.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Status. All
Oh, that was a likable whack right there. Smoke grenades. Camp Granada by the sea like Yamananu. Where are we going? Still just head south, boy. Head south, boy. I was a little like, wasn't Death Stranding, Kwama, last year? Wasn't that the big game on Epic Games Store? And then this year it was The Outer Worlds. Not saying like getting a $75 game for free is no sneeze in the pancake. I don't know where that sentence came from, but I would have thought, like, you know, they would have dropped something like It's Hot. Oh, are you not gonna let me through here? We have swords. We have people who can shoot the. Oh, that big boy. Pardon me, sir. Oh.
Heads up. That one means business.
This one's strong. Be careful.
That unlocks later. Oh.
Let's fall back.
No!
Second form down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Imagine we just KO'd that guy, like, right at the hop there.
It's down.
Wonderful.
An opening. Let's go.
Alright. Anything new here? Aeon Shield? Well, that's wow. Wow! Just 4 straight turns of absolute reflect and go fuck yourself and then force 40 CP? Are you kidding me right now? Wow.
Roar.
An Owen Wilson wow right there.
My turn.
And I assume Mr. Biscuits also returns to work on Tuesday.
It's down.
Don't think another big AA comes free. Maybe, yeah, sometimes maybe on the last day. That might absolutely happen for sure.
Semi-gunner activate. Absolutely.
Red Dead 2. Oh, I don't think you'll see that. That would require you to play on another launcher again. Oh no, he's back already. Wait, who's back? Guess who's back? Oh, never mind. I remember the sentence I just brought up 6 seconds ago to carry on conversations. It's funny. Like we had visited for Christmas dinner. My wife's aunt and uncle went to their place for Christmas dinner, and they brought their kids over who they live in America. And so, like, I've already said this before, like, we have Boxing Day in Canada. So it's just like you have Christmas Day and Boxing Day, back-to-back holidays. But he's going on, like, I mean, he's some bigwig in a startup or something, but he was just going on about like back to the grind, like, you know, literally the next day, like driving back to the States, literally the next, like right after Christmas dinner, just gone. I was like, boy, like I would feel like if I was in that position, like, I mean, I know like different people are, you know, different hustles and everything, but if I was up there, I'd be like, look, I'm gonna enjoy a few days off during the holidays, you know, with the fam jam. But you know, when you're a millionaire, different things.
Let's go.
How dare you resist my sexual powers?
Weak. Now.
An opening! I'm up!
See, that would be the waste right there. Can we put a sick burn on you? 10% chance. I'll try it.
Crimson Flash! Now!
It's mine.
Let's go! It's down!
Could have stayed longer and he could have just worked from there, but we had Echo here at our house with the animals though Christmas and didn't want to keep them any longer than we needed to. That makes sense.
Take that.
Makes sense.
Let's go. Ready? Ha! Ha! You're done. Now.
An opening! It's my turn! Second form, there!
We're getting all the points here though.
It's mine. Let's go.
This is where I was sort of hoping you would have something. That's it. Galleon Fort will be good.
All right. Let's do this. Now.
Wait, what? Was Echo staying at your place while you were at out in Ohio?
Now for the big finish.
Was he watching the doggo? Oh no, you just said quickly. Never mind. I'll read eventually. I'll make sure that that's like a top priority for me.
It's my turn.
Really?
Roar! Gold Dragon Formation!
Let's go.
Analyze them.
Beginning analysis.
Could have done that a little later, I suppose.
Analysis complete.
My turn. Front! It's down!
Follow up.
Insatiate.
Let's go!
Okay. It looks like you took like some
Crimson Flash!
more damage from someone than leading me onto the eye here.
It's my turn.
I am confused.
Arcus
I
activate.
love how quickly
Let's
she
go.
acts. It's great. Swap it out
You got this.
for our boy.
Judgment time!
Love a big gun.
Down! An opening!
There.
Maybe that'll murder them. Maybe. Sick and tired of this thing getting attacks. Why is it like I just have like this weird like I'm just like just getting there.
Here we go! Ah!
Might not even need the eye of Finn Balor. I feel like I have some blockages right there. Maybe my brain telling me, Jordan, you need beer. So did I hear right earlier that tomorrow is 14? Correct. Tomorrow is 14.
Behold Behold, the dual blades of Vander.
Probably same start time as today, probably 11-ish, 11:15-ish, give or take. I know, I've been dying to play myself too, because usually I get to play like on my off time through the week. But because I was at the in-laws, I miss my moments. Wolfie! Meowdy-doo?
Is that all?
Meowdy-doo. Meowdy-doo. Meowdy-do? Meowdy-do. It could be that. I just want to share, I don't know if you Americans watch the World Juniors. Big thing here in Canada. I just want to inform you that America, you're beating the Swiss 5-1. Don't let it get to your head, okay? Don't let it get to your head. Give me 6,500. Free bonding point and a teleportation stone. Look at that. Now, I guess like I could go on like those things mean there's people there, right? Like new things to do, right? I have no idea what you're even talking about. I think I'm making some sense here and there and everywhere. So, the World Juniors Hockey Championship takes place every year, and it's kids under the age of 19. It's a World Cup. Usually, it's dominated by Canada, America, Russia until they became idiots in Ukraine. But Sweden and stuff are starting to come up big.
Okay.
Anything with new is new talking scenes. I love a good talking scene. Guess I just have to like go everywhere. So at Rose's Atelier, Lex Luna Inn. Basically just go into the buildings and talk to people. But it's like, realistically, like, if you're not a hockey fan, like, you wouldn't even have known it's going on, exactly like you said. You have no idea what I'm talking about. So, like, it's not, like, a surprise at all. Do you talk? Do you talk? Hi! You looked into what's happening in Eastern Bonerville, got the mayor inside chat right now, and things are looking grim. Surprisingly, the area around the capital city is worst of all. I see. It's the same whether we look at the surface or beneath it. They're likely timing the rivalries to coincide with the conflict on the ground. Speaking of which, any new updates on the war? All I can say is it's proceeding faster than we predicted. So I feared. Well, I'd best prepare myself for what needs to be done. Elder. Seems like a heavy discussion. It's expected. And it makes sense the Hexen clan would have plans to deal with the oncoming threats. Wonder what Rose meant by what needs to be done, though. I guess we'll find out. Alright, so that was the conversation that was bound to happen. I unfortunately, or fortunately, haven't followed hockey in any capacity. I'm not, look, you don't have to follow hockey, look, okay? My wonderful Maple Leafs were winning 2-0 against the Ottawa Senators last night and then shit the bed and lost 4-2. What are they doing? What are they doing? Great work today, Leafs. All accounts, the meeting went rather well. I mean, I suppose, but the real issue is what happens next. There are likely to be sacrifices on our side, just like with Isola. Those with power have an obligation to use it responsibly. Just like Uncle Ben said, the end results don't matter, so long as the Hexen clan fulfill this duty. It sounds familiar. It's what you told me when I first met you. You're going to bring that up? It was ages ago. It's embarrassing to even think about. Why do you always gotta know just to push my buttons? I mean, that's how he works. Thompson, do you have anything new I could buy from you? Like grandma's cheeky fart tart. That's when you get in there with the grandma's butt and, you get a taste, I think. Right now, that's how you lose 1,000 followers. Just like that. I loved going to the local hockey games as a kid and then they shut the team down. Well, that sounds terrible. Just like that? Just like that. Like, when you say, like, local team, do you mean, like, professionally? Or, like, somewhat professionally. So Wolfslayer, I was told the terrible news that you had to work today. Like, what the fuck is that? Don't you Americans need to figure out off time, vacation time. You really need to figure that out. As Canada, we're not even close to the Europe levels where, you know, they have siestas in the middle of the fucking day just because they work too much. But I mean, you got to at least get on the Canadian level, at least. Like, throw in Boxing Day. Maybe, look, you don't need to call it Boxing Day. You could call it Shoot Your Tree Day or something, right? Like, that's American. American is apple pie. Get everyone outside to shoot their tree down, right? ECHL and minor leagues, I recognize that. I recognize that. I'm happy to keep current work schedule. It means we get universal health care. Wait. Do you mean like with your work? Or do you think there's some dream where the Americans get universal health care? I mean, mind you, I shouldn't laugh with all of the talking that I don't think will ever happen, but I think they're certainly trying their fucking best here in Canada to somehow have a two-tiered system, which arguably I sort of think they sort of do have a two-tiered system, but it's sort of the only thing you really can't do is you can't really go somewhere and get like, you can't just go off and get heart surgery if you need it. Like, I can't offer $1 million to a doctor in Canada and go, okay, I need heart surgery. Like, it doesn't work that way. Whereas like in the States, I assume it can work that way. I mean, you still need the $100,000 or whatever it is, but you just gotta wait in line like everybody else. The dream, Jordan. I've literally had dreams of going to a doctor and walking out without paying. EJ, I read that very quickly and I was like, you leave your Christmas decorations like up all year, so you're one of those people, eh? But after, that's fine. I mean, it's funny, like, Boxing Day is the reference to, I think they think people are taking all their shit down. Now, mind you, there are crazy people who quite literally are taking their shit down on Boxing Day. Like, the tree just goes woof, right out the window. I'd like to let it linger. I have no idea what these two kids are talking about, but look, they're on a bench. They're having a conversation about Forrest Gump, but I'm glad they worked it all out. Sorry to take it back to two subjects. It's fine. I can handle 17 in a row. But if you're familiar with the ECHL and minor league teams, do you recognize the names Dayton Bombers or the Dayton Gems? The Bombers I recognize, but not the Gems. And I know, like, I don't know how long back that goes, but there was like a merging of a few leagues quite some years ago. Like, even up here in Canada, like, there used to be, or there might still be. So there's like, I think the ECHL is the East Coast Hockey League. There's the WHL, which was the Western Hockey League. There's the Quebec Hockey League. There's the Ontario Hockey League. And I think there's maybe like one other one that there's, and then they all play under the umbrella, sort of, even the American teams play under the umbrella of the CHL, which is the Canadian Hockey League. But it's all super weird, and I don't think, like, they've all merged into weird teams and everything because these are kids who are getting drafted, and people were getting annoyed that if they got called up to play, that they were too far out in bumfuck Idaho, Saskatchewan, or something, that it wouldn't make sense. But the Dayton Gems go back decades, kind of died off and became the Bombers. Then the Bombers went away and the Gems came back really weird. So that's funny. In Hamilton,
Now,
we had the Vancouver Canucks team as the farm team to the NHL team. So we were the Hamilton Canucks. And then the Edmonton Oilers bought the rights to the team. So they changed the name from the Canucks to, I can't believe what they were. I think they were the Bulldogs or something. I feel like there's a team in between. So then they were the Hamilton Bulldogs, and then the Montreal Canadiens bought the rights, but Edmonton still had players. So they were we were Montreal Canadiens and Edmonton Oilers, but they were still the Bulldogs. And then they decided to do work at the arena like the last 3 years that they haven't done shit. So they kicked the team out, and then they were a junior hockey team because it's like an NHL-sized arena, but they never fill it. So then we lost the junior hockey team, still called the Bulldogs, who now play out in bumfuck Belleville or something. And now we have no hockey team. Not that we ever really supported one anyways, but... Lurking for dinner and some more. Cheers, Jordan and folks. See you later. Yeah, thank you, Kwama, for stopping on in, buddy. Always a pleasure. There might be a scene at the Fairy Springs. There's always going to be a fucking thing at the Fairy Springs. It's going to be set, of course. Yeah. I mean, we're just going to go to everybody's house and settle on in. There's people to talk to everywhere. I mean, I'd cheers you, but I have an empty cup of coffee, and it's a bad omen to cheers with empty cups. Or water, I've heard. But, basic training after sewing. You better not have a cat around there, Segan. Otherwise, the ball of yarn is going to be unraveled. I mean, I just thought I'll throw it back to you there, Wolf Slayer. Take a stab and guess how much an ambulance ride is in Ontario. Like, you fuck yourself up and you need an ambulance ride. Take a gab. It's not, I'll give you, I'll tell you, it's not free. It's not free. Of all the things that probably should be free, it's weird that it's not free. I'm gonna assume by the nature of the question it's not free, so I'll say $40. $40. And the worst part is too. Now again, it's not. It's an inconceivable amount of money, considering like what an ambulance is usually for, right? But it's funny that almost literally every single insurance program or thing that you would be a part of work, none of them will pay that. None of them will pay that. So they're happy to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars of things that I don't want to say that it isn't like necessarily covered, because everything is covered. Like if you need something like, but sometimes like when you get to like say, you know, $1,000 in drugs or thousands of dollars of physical therapy or whatever it is, but it's so weird of like, no, we will not pay that $40 ambulance charge. Don't call me an ambulance, just let me die in peace. And that's the sad thing I hear about, unfortunately, for many Americans. I've seen it. People are like, no, don't call an ambulance for me because they can't afford the ride to the hospital. Like, not only are they sitting there and probably writhing in pain, but they don't even want you to do that, right? In the U.S., it's anywhere between $940 and $1,277, and that's probably, you know, then your insurance probably pays a portion. You're still going to be out of pocket, probably a few $100, right? That sucks. That really does suck. Oh, wasn't there things I had to have written? No, shit. Fuck me in the duck. Documents. Then I have Cold Steel. There it is. We have to find out where things are. There it is. No! Oh my god, I don't want to buy. I know. I'm gonna end up buying that. Rider jacket, silver coin, dress gloves. Those were things. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing here? There we go. Just no! Oh my god, I hate why this game hates for the life of me. No, I don't want to buy it. No, don't buy it. I need the talisman. I need all 3 talisman. What the? For what though? Where's all the cute girls? Your party's a sausage fest. Oh, currently, I mean, there's a little girl that you probably can't see me called Teotot. They're all just they're there. Believe me, Anne. How are you, by the way? I don't have that much money though. I don't want to spend all of that money. Good exchange. How much money do I got left? That ain't a lot. Do I buy them all, DJ? I think I can buy them all, but just barely. My math is not the best. Oh fuck it, just buy it. And the Noct watch, just because I hate myself. There we go. Now you can't afford anything, Jordan. I hope you're happy about it. All right, he's all said and done. We bought things. Heading on off to the next building. Have we been inside here? The herbalist's home, where they smoke the weed. No, we haven't been in here. Hi, gorgeous. Oh, there. I feel like she should have like a smoke in her hand and keep brewing up some more potions in case of emergencies. Aaron Village will be forced to act soon, and he can't stand idly while things play out. Incidentally, my husband finally came home from his scouting mission. His expression was grim, though. He rushed right off to tell the elder and he'd learned, and I'd be lying if I said he wasn't worried. Okay, alright then. Tear bomb. Don't need that. See you later. Trade? Hi. Trade? Brave seeds. Don't need those either. How old are these characters anyways by game for? I'm guessing like college age? Now you can trade the talisman for the accessory when you're back on the ship. I think Reen is like... Reen's 20 or 21. I don't think there's anywhere here like... I don't know if they actually tell you the age. Yeah, Reen's an instructor, but literally became an instructor right after graduating at Thor's Academy. So, like, remember in the first 2 games, he graduates. Number 3, they move him to the branch campus to be an instructor. So, like, someone like Sarah, who was his instructor in the first game, I assume she's, like, 25, maybe, something like that. But, like, I don't think, like, it doesn't say their age or anything. Well, yeah, like we've played through them like going relatively through high school per se, so like probably. They never give you an age. Have you ever hopped back on into Trails in the Sky there yet? The general goods, the general goods. Now, like, you might have to wait, like, you never know now, Wolf Slayer, they might get another port. So it saves you, but you're already playing on PC, so save yourself the hassles. You're really making waves in the fishing world. The Imperial Fishing Club would like to award you a bonus gift. In honor of catching 20 different types of fish, we present to you with this incredible amino. Thanks. I'm wondering because the anime art style is always hard to tell, unless it's expressly stated. I just always assume they're children. I did see that Trails to Azure is now. Yeah, that Zero and Azure have been on Steam for what, a year and a half? Give or take? Yeah, those were the last 2 outside of Reverie, which was brand new. Everything is on the Steam now. Which is why, like, we've said, like, I don't know what happened in, I would say, like, the last couple years. Because, you know, these games have all been out on numerous things. Like, maybe it was them bringing it to Steam. Maybe it was bringing them to new consoles or whatever it was. But, like, out of nowhere, like, people are starting to play these games. Which is good. That's how you get more made, obviously. But, oh, a Joker. Hunting. Alright. Good. Evening fog shoes. Those are wonderful. I literally have no money left. Like literally zero. I have $1,800 to my name. We started the first one, gotten about 3 or 4 hours in, and I think you said we needed to give it a few more hours at least because it just wasn't doing much for either of us at least. Oh yeah, it's a slog in the first few hours. It truly is. I mean, that's there's no escaping that, to be honest. But I mean, you guys have seen me play through them. Like, it's, you know, they are good games. It's just, I think the problem is, much like everything, like the problem is like everyone's so far behind. Like imagine it like the explanation being this. Imagine Final Fantasy games were all linear and all the stories melded together. And you decided like just now to get into the Final Fantasy series. You'd be like, what the fuck? I gotta play 15 other games to catch up? Like that, like, I think there's 9 Trails games that you have to play to get to the new stuff. And unfortunately, they are, I mean, they're all commingled. They all make sense to each other. Like, if you start at, say, like, a very classic one would be Cold Steel, you know, then you get some questions answered, then you have further questions, and you're like, oh shit, okay, all right, well, that means then I got to go back and play Trails from Zero and Trails into Azure, or whatever the fuck the names are, and then you play those, and then you're like, oh, well, shit, and now I have even more questions, so now I got to go and play the first 3, right? And you can see how stupid it gets, right? Right, DJ, but that's what I'm saying is that's what hurts the series right now. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've seen on social media that people are noticing this game, or this series, I should say, and then are stuck. You know, they go to social media and go, okay, I love the look, I love this, or I love that. Where do I start? And then they get bombarded with different opinions of people. And of course, you know, this series has a you know, a very dedicated fan base, if you will. And so you get all those differing opinions of where you can and can't start. Now, mind you, look, if you want to fucking start at Reverie, start at Reverie. Okay? I am not one to tell you, but I am going to tell you, like, if you really want to give the series a chance and have an idea of what the fuck's going on, you got to start at the very beginning. I mean, that's just me. I'm sort of like hardwired like that, but I think almost like I think honestly the Cold Steel series is the one to start at if you need it to be like, if you're not like a Sprite enjoyer or something like that. And then you can answer your own questions there, like, oh, well, I'd like to know what happens to so-and-so, so I'll go back and play Zero and Azure. And then, you know, once you play Zero and Azure with all the quality of life stuff, although it is hard to go back to Trails in the Sky because they don't have the quality of life stuff, at least you're already sort of settled into the sprites from those 2 games. So it is, you know, it's doable. But yeah, its greatest asset, but also at the same time, it's also its greatest negativity point, right? It's asking people to play 9 games before the newest one's out is, you know, a slog to ask. I guess that's why I'm glad Final Fantasy games aren't linear like that. It makes it generally more enjoyable to jump in and jump out whenever you want. I can play Final Fantasy 10, 7, 16, and 8 in that order. And it's totally fine. And that's, you know, like, even look at my end. Love Final Fantasy. Somehow I've missed a lot of them. And now I get to enjoy them at a pace and you know, DJ, you got to move away from thinking just because it's an MMO. Get that out of the brain. It's Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO only in the fact that you see other small bits of toast that are called Lalafels, possibly potatoes, running around. It's literally one of the best Final Fantasy stories, period. And to not give it a chance is a disservice. You gotta stop being a little stubborn about that, I think. Broaden out the horizon. Broaden it out. People are free to make their opinions. I'm just sharing my thought process on it, but don't be so stubborn about that. It's because it's the furthest thing from an MMO, to be honest. You be careful there, Wolf Slayer, or I'm gonna use my my Fantasia to turn myself into a Lalafell forever and ever. Wait, I missed what someone was saying here. We got a request from Dahlia. Something strange happened. Maybe we should look. Yes. So are you telling me I can't go in there? I have to go in there proper? Yeah. And this is coming from me, like, I played Final Fantasy 11. Okay, and I actually liked it. I mean, at the time, you know, World of Warcraft didn't fucking exist or anything. But, like, I think a lot of people get soured when they think MMO and you know, I think they maybe think that, you know, there's going to be sour experiences. And Final Fantasy 14 is just, it's not that. I don't know what your friends are doing. I mean, I'm not going to say that drama doesn't exist, but I feel like drama follows drama sometimes. Like, Final Fantasy 14 is one of the very, very few MMOs I've come across where there's been no drama. And I used to be on your side, DJ, but I have a little bit of a difference to it. The paying for a game every month. I have no problems paying $15 a month to play a video game, when in comparison to spending $90 a month or two to play a game that might not even get me that much joy out of it. But my take is, even if I'm paying something monthly, I don't like if I'm not playing it. That's my bother. It's like, oh, I'm throwing away a little bit of money. But if you're paying, like, you're saving money. Believe me, if you get hooked on Final Fantasy 14 and that's all you played, you're getting value to dollar right there. I feel it's harder to make a single standalone game and a series of other games that stand out on their own. I mean, being able to put out 16 standalone stories that the only tie is recurring names, monsters, themes takes a lot of creativity and brain power. Yeah, and that too. There is the free game. Absolutely free game. Download the game. Literally, you could play with us without spending a dime. This water is no longer blue. But what I would say is that's not a drama thing, DJ. I mean, you know, maybe the drama exists from that. But that sounds like people who can't, like, they just need to get out more. Like, that sounds like it's that when you're wanting to, you know, you're out on vacation and all you got on your mind is video games. I feel like, you know, that's a little on, not you specifically, but I mean on you, like the player, like, you know, step back, enjoy life a little bit. If you're just like, oh, only thinking about video, I gotta get back. I even though I'm on vacation, I gotta think about video game. Like, I mean, you know. Maybe take a step back and take a look at what your life sort of has become, type of thing. Well, yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but something feels off. Well, why don't we jump in head first and break our necks? Is it abnormally the spirit veins, maybe? Like, caused by the great twilight? You always know how to cut right to the chase, don't you? Essentially, yes, this is the case. The spring is actually linked to the spirit vein of hotspots of mana all throughout Bonerville. Twilight seems to be the most likely cause of the corruption here. We could simply have Rose purified by force, but her mana is far too strong for that. An unskilled hand could throw things off out of balance. So what you're telling me is, like, Rose is essentially got the hand of chlorine power. So what I'd like to do here is conduct a proper purification ritual. So help me God, if this is something where we're all gonna get, like, dipped like Hulk Hogan did and what do you call it, baptized? I think I get where this is going. That's what we can do, though. Oh, I assume you want us to go to each of those spots you mentioned? Oh, God. Exactly right. It will take no small amount of effort. But the situation isn't particularly severe either, so I've no trouble holding things off, save for the moment if you're busy. What do you say? Well, accept the request. We'd be more than happy to help. I mean, we've made some good use of these springs ourselves, after all. Where exactly are we heading, and what do we do once we get there? I believe these should answer your question. Ash stakes. Ash. Of all woods, it's particularly conductive of mana, right? Right. I'd like for you to drive a stake into each location of the penis located of the Draculas. I mean, sorry, what? No. Doing so shall allow us to conduct the purification ritual from here. My divinations were able to descry 3 of these hotspots. The first is close to Ulster. Make your way on over through Osgalith Basin, and we'll soon be near it. Second lies around Milsante. It should be somewhere around the path leading towards the hills. And finally, there's one on Bryonia Island. Though where exactly, I can't be too sure. The divination mark is location as the center of the isle. I imagine it might be hidden amidst the terrain. Got it. Just leave it a searching to us. And we'll try not to keep you waiting. Much appreciated. I wish you luck. All right. Sounds like we're heading off. Oh, where did they say? There was Ulster, Milsante, and Bonerville Island or something? Yeah, I like Wolfslayer said, no cost to you at all. You can play that game up to like what, level 80? If it floats your boat. All right, so basically just all the stores. Isn't this where they literally told us to go, though? I guess the basin. All right. I should have paid attention to what the old lady was saying. Can you imagine a father just calmly heading off to war without a word to his daughter? A draft card arrived for my father, but he just headed straight to the bar like nothing happened. I was hoping that it would push us to talk before he left, taking a bit of time and opening up a bit. Yeah. A grape pecky, got it. First grape juice. Gasco's been drafted into the army as a military engineer, so looking after the workshop instead. I'm glad he trusts me enough to leave me in charge. I'd hate for this to be the last time we see each other, though. I mean, there's so much more I want to learn from him. Is there? Why does nobody sell more, go to the basin? But there's people here I gotta visit with. At all the places, the sunny spot in, people to chat it up with. Oh, God. Sandy's left at last, then. She's never been one anything worrisome before. She's all we got, As an instructor, I think that Sandy's ability to adapt quickly to things is something that makes her very reliable. Whatever her reasons are, I'm sure they're worth trusting. Do I even have enough for this? Must have just literally barely had enough. Magnificent party plate. Although I assume I can make that ourselves. We are literally out of money. That sucks. Oh, God, I wish I would stop hitting that button. Tilia! Oh, hey! Blanc and I were just swapping book recommendations. I'm throwing my weight behind 3 and 9 this time. Have you heard of it? It's rocketing up the charts like no other. If you guys have the time, you should definitely check it out. Hey, thank you. I can tell this book's been well loved. Thanks, Tilia. Take good care of it. All right, got ourselves a book. Here we go. Going to the distillery, because of course. Don't forget to give the gifts. Yes, yes, yes. Steinrose is our specialty wine, but Ulster's blessed to have a great selection of quality brandies. My type of place. But, no, not until Dad comes back. Daddy-o. Grapes this year were great, but the mayor said we gotta cooperate with the government, so no one can enjoy the grapes. Alright. Probably get in the habit of just doing it on the fucking goddamn boat because no one's around. A hunting cap just for you, bud. How close are we to having sex here? Yes, love to go hunting with you and your falcon. So Mrs. Biscuits pre-ordered Persona 3 Reloaded for me for Christmas, and I'm super hyped to play it. I mean, the hype level is through the roof for that. I haven't played a game at launch in a long time. That one might be it. Probably my favorite Persona game. I'm so glad they decided to redo it. I'm so glad. So glad. Angelica, not around. Running pocket watch for Patrick, not around. All right, we're caught up. Boy. All right, private home, chapel, and Tilia's house. That's it. All right. Just barge on in the private. I mean, I don't even know. Do we have to go into the private home? Oh, we actually do. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Persona 3 has, in your opinion, the best story of all modern Persona games. Modern meaning Persona 3. And yes, you're not wrong. You have a grandson, Lot. He's such a handful, always anxious around strangers and a real crybaby sometimes. The proper son of Bonerville, I feel nothing but shame. Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, why would you... I mean, unless you wanted to play it right now, why would you play the base game, right? And I know that they said, I have a weird feeling that DLC probably will have some things that were from FES or whatnot, but not everything, but, you know, they'll have the answer out there. I've not finished the base game, I'm just waiting for Reload at this point to see what's up, then probably go back. Oh, like, why would, so a question, like, why would you go back to FES after? Base game, no reason. FES gives you the answer, and P3P gives you the... Yeah, like, I think... Again, as someone who did actually play the answer and was royally not happy with the grind, but happy I played it, I was sort of hoping like that Reload would find a way to meld that all together without being stupid. Yeah, it's funny, like all of the Persona games, like outside of the first few, which nobody knows, I haven't played them, but they're all good at their own thing, right? Like, when really just doing the same thing. It's funny. It's sort of similar to like, I guess you could say like a Final Fantasy game. Sister Rochelle. Good old Jarna. Now let's go to the island of Bryonia. Best Persona game formula right there. PC. P3 story writing, 4 character writing, P5 dungeon designing game. And I feel like, again, I don't know how much really they're going to do, because like dungeons don't exist in 3. And I mean, it's sort of just like a tile set for Tartarus. But you can still make it cool and interesting, I think. Where are we going? Oh, right there. Thank God it's not far. That's honestly what I'm most curious about. What's Tartarus going to be? I assume it's probably going to look very similar to what, you know, Persona 4 was. Just a different tile set. Nothing special. Nothing too flashy. So have you played Persona 3, DJ, at all? mean, that's what they say. A lot of people say, like, their first one is their favorite. And I'm not denying. Persona 5 was a fantastic game. It absolutely was. Okay. I think that the thing is of, like, having played it, like, it's such a good story. And it does so many things right. Like, it's hard to say, but it's hard to... Yes, it's a very different take on things. Like, even, like, Persona 4 for its take of... Everyone assumes it's all, like... You know... cheery and upbeat. Like, that game gets pretty dark, too. I mean, all of them really deal with dark themes here and there every once in a while, to be honest. You know, for spoiler reasons, we won't get into them, but so this is just another connection to the spirit veins, I guess. Well, Reen, jump in. Persona 4 has dark themes, but it has a lot more hope than the other. Yeah, like every dungeon or every sort of story aspect of 4 starts off dreary and then ends on a happy note. It's a constant cycle of doing that. 5 is filled with rage. Yeah, like 5, depending on how you sort of go about it, has weird, like it's like watching a heart monitor or something go off, like middle of a heart attack. Like there's very bits in between of like you can be happy at one point and pissed off at another and happy at another one. It's not a gradual pace. Whereas 3, I think yeah, go to therapy for depression. It never really gets, not that it's a hindrance, I don't think, but it never, like, you never get your high moment. Not that I don't think you need it in that game, but you don't get it. It's got its place. I started with Persona 5 Royale. It was my favorite, but then just overall cohesiveness of Persona 4 Golden and likability and relatability of every single character in that game, except for Teddy, is what I adore. I felt 100% attached to everyone, and that game is one of the handful of games that have made me cry like a baby multiple times. And you played OG Persona 5 twice and then Royal once. Okay, yeah, I love Teddy. Don't eat that. Honestly, I thought I'd just get a little jab in there. Yeah. Nothing was wrong with Persona 5 Royal. Did I say something was wrong about Persona 5 Royal? Ugh! Instructor, are you okay? Alright, I have a fucking piece of phlegm like right here that if I don't get rid of it right now, I'm just gonna lose my fucking mind. Alright, I'm back. I'm sure that helped absolutely nothing. Goyo Supremo! Persona 4 all-time favorite? Yeah, I think the thing is, DJ, whatever one you played first makes you all just think essentially on different spots and whatnot of how to compare everything, and you know, it's all depending on which one you played, obviously, first. Yeah, you can never get down with Mishima, but yeah, what do we know about this place? Just a little. Passing through an assignment for the government. Went one night to do some training and discovered this spring had a connection to 5 o'clock somewhere. I did my best to try to really roll that in. Mishima, the best confidant? Oh, gee. Wasn't Mishima the one that was down and out and about all the time? Always taking balls to the face from Don't Hurt My Throat. Well, we didn't go that far. Only thing Mishima was good for was the social link benefits that blazed through him as quickly as possible so I can never think about him again. He wanted to be a Phantom Thief. Oh, that guy. That's right. Yeah, him too. Well, damn. Cheers, folks. Don't be hating on Mishima. Well, there might be some ice-cold hate towards Mishima here. How did I grab one from the same brewery as yesterday when I went to the back of the fridge? It happened. Persona 6 when? Oh, 2 more years at least. 2 more years. Never been a big fan of Moon confidants in general, but now that I think about it, yeah, never soon enough. I mean, like, the thing is, like, had there not been a Persona 3 remake, possibly would have seen an announcement around this time, but because of that just bought it 2 years. PlayStation 7, I hope not. I mean, yeah, winter 2014, I think is the meme that's going around about it. It's very much like our instructor to go into a random hot spring he came across while training. Anyways, when I came back the next day, there was no sign of it anywhere. Asked around town, said it sounded like a fairy spring from other old folk tales. Guess it must be connected to Aaron somehow. A hot spring that disappears and reappears at random. It does sound like something out of a fairy tale. Well, I'm pretty sure we've got the right place. Let's dive on in the stake and let's go. Oh, there are many worse confidants, for sure. All right, that looks good. Now we just need to find the other 2 spots. Where was the other one? So we had Bonerville Island. I hate this system. Eat it. Gilsante. That's why I'm such a goddamn idiot. Played Persona 3 on the PSP. I was glued to it. Nozomi was objectively the worst social link in the series. No, I thought that would be Hitler, right? Wasn't it Hitler? All right. I think we have lots to do here. Yeah, basically just visit everywhere before we head on off. Yeah, which I guess is going off and saying, like, you know, everyone that's Moon is terrible, right? Trick question, Hitler wasn't a social link. Right. But he is in the end. Well, you haven't played Persona 3 though, so you wouldn't know who that person would be. Perhaps there's some connection with the mysterious ruins that appeared on the by road? Maybe. How's Goya doing today? Painting the town red, of course, or what? You know? Enjoying the tacos of the Supremos? I hope they rewrite Nozomi from the ground up and reload. I don't know what I could bring myself to go through his link again. But see, here's the thing though, Wolfslayer. You know you're still going to go through his fucking social link. Even if you don't want to, you're going to. Enjoying your day off. Kanji is objectively best boy in the entire series. And careful, Miss Biscuits will fight you about that. So, you know, just have that in your head. I don't know about that. I really wish they weren't silent protagonists. I really wish they weren't. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I almost put Joker last, to be honest. I mean, it's a debate for me whether it's 3 or 4 first, and then Joker, just because he's such a pushover. Well, I see Diana in the chapel rather often. Always goes on about this fervor about her, and her eyes so deep with repentance. Yeah, like, isn't there, like, number 5, like, isn't there a couple of different, like, names for the people? Like, there's, like, some people call him Ren, and some people call him, what's the other name? Ram Amanamani Amanaya, or something like that? Ren or Akira, thank you. But I believe, of a lot of things I see, like, I'm trying to think, like, tactics or tactica. People, like, if you defaulted to his name, it would show up Ren. And then, then the manga is Ren, the anime is Akira, 3 is Makoto or Minato, 4 is you. See, 4 just knows what it wants. Just you. You! Hey, you! I think the thing that gets me for 4 is the family time between Nanako and what the fuck's is the dad's name? Like, I think that humanizes you more for me than it does like the 2 loners of the group being Joker and Makoto of 5 and 3. You're gonna have to call him Makoto. That's what it is. I mean, it's hard because, you have a Makoto in number 5, right? So it does become confusing. You could name him whatever you feel like, but yeah, there's the canon names, of course. I mean, no. If we're talking canon names, the name's Bastion Tai, and that's the end of it. Okay? I asked Diana if she would let me handle doing inventory, and she agreed to it. I've gotten used to the register, and learning a new job's really fun. Diana's been really tired lately. I hope she can take some time off for the burden off her. Only a little bit. Morty. Uh-oh. Thank God these people don't have new things for me to not buy. Sold out. Master Quartz. Do you have any? Arch got some new work from Diana. Yeah, inventory. Greatest of jobs. Compared to my sister, is way more outgoing, and she turned up just to say ask for something. But, Diana seems to appreciate the help. Sad excuse for a brother and an adult. Still know how to change. It's okay. You don't need to change for anybody. Okay? You don't need to do that. Damn it! Now I want to start a new game plus a Persona 4 Golden now, Jordan. Thanks a lot. Oh, there are worse things in the world that could be existing for that. You better be careful, otherwise I'll start a whole new playthrough of Persona. Start right from 1, just because I hate myself, right? Meat curry? Well, better than meat curtains, I guess. It's a well-structured home. Do what you want. I mean, much like many games that I want to replay, the Persona series is, of course, on there. I just need to play other games first. I was actually thinking of really, for the new year, like really setting like an outlook. Like something like here's the games I want to try and accomplish for the year. Like, give it a whirl. The honest good old college try, as they say. It's been some time since I was last in Bonerville. Records have brought many things to light that weren't previously visible. Seeds of chaos have begun to sprout, various powers begin to converge and enact their respective plans. Now the question is, what role should I play upon this stage? I don't know, why do you gotta talk weird, Nielsen? Yeah, he is sus. You know what gives it away? It's the jacket. I have 3 separate playthroughs of Persona 5 Royal going on right now. One on the PlayStation, one on Steam, and one on my Switch. I still have to platinum that game on the PlayStation. I think I need to answer one quiz 100% to get it, I think. Yesterday evening, the Imperial Defense Force came on into town, marched on in here like they owned the place, and when they couldn't find what they were looking for, they left immediately. And that happened just after Sydney left town. Gave me a real fright. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Sus. Yeah, Jacket and the fact that you see him in the Crossbell games, but see, it's hard to go off of those because of you know, they were 2D, well 2.5. I get 2D. I guess we're going to the by road. Did it say which? I hate the somewhere on the path leading towards the hills. I'm gonna say it's probably the Milsante by road then. Yeah, I only have Persona 4 Golden on Steam and my Switch. I'm getting the itch thanks to this conversation. Milsante by road, yes. I mean, I was really hoping, like, again, maybe if 3 sells really well, I really would like them to redo 1 and 2 properly. Like, that's what I've always said. You have the technology. They have the engine, right? Like, they have the 3, 4, 5 engine. Fucking utilize it. Just the problem is with something like comparing, you know, 3 and 4 and 5 to 1 and 2, which were a weird top-down, very super old game. Like, I get it, but like, put the work in. Like, to 95% of the people who are Persona fans, most of them have never played 1 and 2, myself included. So I would love to have an opportunity to play a new experience of a Persona game. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. I welcome it. Whoa! Finding a hot spring here of all places? Pretty wild. This is it, right? Right. It's gotta be. Gotta be. Look at it. It's purple. Oh, God. It's close to the tracks, but not out in the open. Still feels a little private. Wind rolling over the hills. Sound of occasional passing train. Add to the atmosphere, of course. Sometimes I just forget how enthusiastic you get about hot springs, Instructor. Imagine there's springs like this somewhere in Cruisin' too. You know, you got these ultra steamy saunas in Jirai that more or less give you the full hot spring experience. Come on, focus everybody. Drive us that steak on in. Let's get out of here. All right, 1 to go. Hell's Logger. Okay. Lima. All right. Put that over there. Bonerville Island. Ata Beach, man. How many saves am I at? Almost 300 saves. Wow. Right. No, doesn't even look that far. That's beautiful. What? Now what is that? I need to know. Couple spots. Why so many saves? Why not? Why not? I like having a new save spot for every single thing. because you have to. Because if you don't, you could lose it. It's like a boner, right? You gotta, just friction's the answer, right?
Got a hot table here.
3 saves?
Let's go.
Check out that star while we're here. All right, I'll make a gentle note of it to, like, boners 3 is fine, but you only have. Wait, no, actually, you're right. Goya, I was completely just not thinking of it. I was like, but you only have 2 hands, and then I realized, oh, you got a mouth, right? So yeah, I mean, that's the direction this one went. I apologize to anyone who has children watching. Morning, noon, and night. Well, there it is. Wow, of all places for it to be. But there's no mistaking that color. This place has got to be connected to those village and spirit veins. Natural occurring hot just sure is wonderful. It's a good size, too, considering it's connected. Once it's purified, we should all come back here and... Instructor, control yourself! Calm down, Instructor. This must be one of those fairy springs that appear out of nowhere. Maybe we can get everyone together for an SSS vacation. Anyways, we should get on with driving in the stakes. Let's work out which side do we need to do it from. Or how about just right there? And that's the last one. Let's head back. Oh, I was just gonna say, do not return back to Aaron, but they're going to. Oh, they didn't, thank God. All right, so I can go and find that star redo. It looks like I can take. Ow, so I can just go this way. That guy's butt.
Looks like a real tough one.
Oh. That's what she was talking about. Jordan, who should I date in Persona 4 Gold New Game Plus? Rise. And then when they offer up to date you, have a boys' day in at the cottage. Okay? Doesn't matter. I don't care if you already did it. That's always the correct answer, okay? Blow them off.
Be on guard. It's strong.
I think everyone dates Rise. I think it's just part of the deal. I didn't realize what level this guy was, and now I'm
Let's go.
now I'm a little worried.
Roar! Gold Dragon!
Yukiko is objectively second place.
My turn.
Sure, you're not gonna get a complaint from us on that one.
Second form there. Now. You're wide open. Moving out.
Oh. Well, you hate blue, eh? 267. Fuck, are you kidding me right now?
Judgment time.
I have no idea what level I am. It sounds like I'm about that level.
An opening. Very well.
I don't know how I can find out what level I am. Oh, might be a struggle, but we might be fully on the struggle bus. Is that what you're saying?
It's down.
Let's see.
Follow up. It's my turn. Arcus activate.
It's a diamond supernova in the sky. I got Usus. Usus is useless! Plus the Teo Top Brave Order. Yeah. Oh, I smacked it. God damn it. Ah! For fuck's... I hate this fucking thing. I fucking... Falcom, you better figure out how to make in Reverie Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. How to fucking figure out multiple screens, okay? I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. Had enough.
Shit! It's down! You're wide open!
All right, let's make somebody happy. Calling Usus for whatever reason he's gonna do. He's not gonna do anything special, but I'm sure it's some type of platinum shield. Or when this guy's gonna do something funny. Oh great, Crow's not involved.
Divine shield, protect us! All right.
All right. Let's swap out for Kurt. Kurt's a great guy. Great guy.
Take this.
See, that was
My turn.
that was pretty wonderful right there.
Commencing drive.
That was as wonderful as that gets. No, well,
Crimson Slash. Brace yourself.
take advantage of those critical opportunities, of course.
Gather in my blade. Iola's Saber!
I don't feel like I'm not like on center again. Like I don't even have like a mirrored set here, but and I can't forget about the beer. I forgot about the coffee, forgetting about the beer.
Now.
Great.
Action slash. Shredded leaf.
Pull the leaf out of my ass. There we go.
My turn.
I don't like how fast this guy recovers his jackassery. Like I truly hate it. I truly hate it.
Strike. Strengthening.
Hey, that's nice. Maybe a nice little freeze action, maybe? For fuck's sake.
Let's go.
Fucking hate you. Probably what I would like to have on. Really? Really?
Arcus activate.
Oh, he's gonna do something terrible, isn't he?
Strike.
You
Strengthening.
There.
God! Now that's some bidet action everyone can get behind right there, I think, personally. Oh God, is this like his... Oh God, it's over. It looks like he's doing his version of a sex craft right here. Now, mind you, it's not going to hurt two people here, but other people it might leave a mark.
It was foolish.
Let's go.
Oh, and you're gonna get a free. Oh, you jackass! Oh. Kurt, I need you to get up. I didn't think this fight would be so difficult.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
It's my turn.
mean, that could be good. I really want that free. God damn it. Ugh. Oh. I mean, if something's at a freeze 100%, does that mean it's gonna work? I sort of doubt it.
Semi-gunner activate. Absolute zero.
Fuck.
How could this be? I was foolish.
It's my turn.
Fuck. Fuck. I did save when I was here, right? I really need to use Tio's Brave Order. No, I could have sworn I saved like when I was coming out of that vaginal cavity known as a cave. Fuck. Do I have a dragon incense? I do. I do. Not a lot of them, but I'd rather use that.
Ha!
Appreciate you have my
And
thanks.
if it's salvageable.
I'm up.
Oh.
Wreak havoc. Chaos storm. Let's go.
Oh, why did I use that?
My blade.
He's got the stupid buffs up. Oh. Jordan's not thinking today.
Action slash. Shredded leaves.
Stop doing that shit!
Let's go.
Honestly, how many times can you fucking pull that? Oh, you fucking cum guzzling queen.
My apologies.
Leave it to me.
And I love this, like, only for you to just do the attack again. Like, I know you're gonna do it. I know you're gonna do it. It's not gonna matter.
Take this.
It's my turn.
I need to break. Ah.
I leave it to you.
Watch and learn.
Ooh, he's got that. That would be good. We do get an opportunity. Oh, I just hate everything about what is happening right now. Come on!
It's my turn. Yeah.
Thank you.
Theo Todd, I had high hopes here.
Not on my watch.
Give me a break.
What the fuck?
Let's go. Shit.
I think this is just one of those, just kill me. Just kill me.
I'm up. Huh.
You're stupidly using way too much of your crap.
Here I go. Ha, ha.
I'm up. Huh. It's down.
They're mine.
Things were going so well at the beginning. But he used it. I think we fought this guy the first time and we didn't do terribly against him, but I feel like he kept doing this stupid war cry. And I think I realized like If he keeps doing it, there's no avoiding it, right?
Take this!
Here I go.
Like, I'm gonna give him one more go, because I think
It's my turn!
we can.
Let's go! Ha!
I think we could utilize Eustace and Teotot's thing and maybe get a little better here.
No.
It's my turn!
Maybe use Valimar.
I can still fight.
Finish me off. There it is.
Sorry, everyone. Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Oh my god, I need everyone to die.
Let's go.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
I think I'm gonna try to break him. I think that sort of is the secret as well.
Not today.
Like, if you can get a move to break him and then really adjust in there for him not to use Warcry. There it is. I love when you're just efficient like that.
It's foolish.
Oh, I still don't have a chance. I phoned it in about 8 years ago on that one. I hate how you start. I hate how you start.
Gonna have to step up our game.
Great music though, by the way. Great music.
An opening. Back at you.
All right.
Not today.
So I almost feel like we need to start it off like, you know, you need to get Eustace in there. You need to start with the sledgehammer. It's cheap. It's 2 points. Gets everyone involved.
Sledgehammer.
It's my turn.
Get some critical rates in there up. That could be it. Could be the true secret.
Healing strike. My turn. Judgment time. Eat this. Not on my watch. An opening.
Yeah,
There.
that's what you need.
Follow up.
Very well.
Not really hitting like the way I would think it would though. Unfortunately.
It's my turn.
Like it's sort of there, but not quite there. Oh, I hate that. I hate that I gotta heal myself, but you're gonna get the free points. I hate that.
Beginning analysis. Analysis complete.
Thank you.
An opening.
There we go.
Not today.
All right.
Let's go.
3 points. Perfect. So I don't know when he's gonna get into that part. Like, I feel like that sledgehammer, it's good, it's getting there, but we're not, you know. We'll get there. It's cheap. It's cheap.
Yes.
So utilize it while we can. Unfortunately, she's not gonna act in that 4 time there, but it is damage regardless.
I'm up. Roar! Healing strike! Let's go.
I was sort of hoping for you to do better things there.
Strike! My turn.
Probably should call Eustace in there just in case you pull a fast one here. Oh, it's the worst. I mean, I know I only have myself to blame there, but like, geez Louise. I really don't need her dying before.
Divine shield.
Protect us! An opening.
Oh, perfect.
Damn you.
Perfect. There you go.
There.
Oh, he's almost broken.
Let's go.
Oh, he looks like he was annoyed to do, he looked like he was annoyed to do something there. He looked like he was ready to do something really stupid. So here's my thought process of like, I don't want him to do that stupid move. Like he's oh so close, but I'm also ever so close to really just like I have that weird feeling he's gonna do it. I got that weird feeling. I see some wonderful criticals. He broke him.
Yes.
He broke him.
Arcus, activate.
Very well.
Unfortunately, I can't. See, it's not so bad. He was worried from the. Yeah.
I leave it to you.
Leave it to me. Time barrier. Break.
Remember your items and the orders.
Let's go.
Yes.
Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
They're mine. Huh.
Does critical stack in any way, shape, or form? Like, oh. So the Zerum capsules. I mean, in reality, it's just Reen that needs it.
Yeah!
Thanks.
Let's go.
I'm lucky he gets another turn here. I just don't know what to. What's my best bang for my buck here? Could be that. Nice easy 2-pointer.
Light the way. Noble arm.
Very well.
That was super weird. Why didn't he use that?
My mind is clear.
Okay.
My blade empty.
I don't know why he didn't use the critical. I was mashing on it. Like literally mashing on it. Oh well. I guess I'll get one out of Yuna.
Action slash. Shredded leaves!
Hope you're ready.
I mean, I mean, I don't think this will do it, to be honest, but this will make it a good go.
Orbital driver to maximum output. Ether strike.
close.
This is it! Yeah!
My fear is he's gonna do his next move when he becomes unbroken. He's gonna act before Reen will. And then that's when he's gonna do his war cry. That is when I am terrified. Yeah, like that just delays it one more time. Do I just like do that? What? Alright. So basically, it's just Eustace has got one. Could swap them out.
My apologies.
Do a whack. I feel like I could. Use that. Tio.
Thank you.
Brace yourself.
Oh my god, he's pooing on us. Wait, who's pooing on us? Am I pooing on you? Do you want me to poo on you? Have you guys turned weird on me? Gotta be careful, I might have to slap myself after that one. I didn't recognize that one, so I was excited to try it. And now you're questioning everything, though, right? Now you're questioning everything. Questioning life, you're like, why? Why, Jordan? Why? I'm hoping this murders it. I'm hoping. Smack it. Bop it. Twist it. Purple nurple it. Come on, Teal Tot. Come up big here. That went far better. All because I decided to use my brain.
Status. All green.
We were about the same level, 111, 112, so that was an even fight. Of all things I got out of that, all I got was a brave seed. Oh, and I got a kiss. Mwah! Lenin's kiss. I don't know who that goes on to, but we'll figure it out. Who would like the ornament of kissing? You got a lost fart, which is really good. I love lost farts. Oh my god. Counterattacks after evading always deal critical damage. That sounds like that belongs on Kurt or Fee. Rage! Alright, let's find it. Dominate. Oh, that's right. We forgot to put that one on somebody too. I feel like that's breaking the game though, again. Confusion level 3, also. Alright. Heals allies and charms an enemy with the kiss of the goddess of the moon and the wind. Restores 100 CP. All stats plus a charm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Let's first start with that. You were getting rage there, Kurt. You were getting rage. I know it's gonna cost you a little bit there, but it's far better. Oh, come on, I can't do anything with her. I feel like that goes on someone like support level, I just feel like this I feel like the domination, that was the thing that fucking broke everything. First attack craft used deals 100% damage. Balance. I feel like that broke everything. At least when we put it on Laura. I don't know beyond that, but yeah. So who do we put that on? Who wants to kiss people? I would put it on Teotop, but she's we can't do anything with her. I mean, I knew to put it on a caster. Give me some credit here, DJ. Give me a little bit. Jeez Louise. You say Altina, yeah, and just I guess the problem is like none of them are really in the party at the moment. That's a lot. That's a big hit. We're gonna lose 380. If I want to lose that. Probably lose that, to be honest. Fucking. Ah! So many goddamn people that we don't even realize. She's already got one. I don't think we can put multiple on them. Elliot. Nope. I mean, it's probably Altina. I'll replace Galleon. I guess that'll work. I see all green. All right, that'll work. All right, good. So now there's another star spot over there. Off we go. Get away from me, Mr. Bugs. The bunny. Murder Mr. Panda. No. Get away from me. Get away from me. What happened to all the persona talk? Did everyone lose the persona talk or what? Pardon me, sir. Don't mind me. I guess I shouldn't assume the gender of these bugs. They may or may be actually genderless. You can send your complaints to Jan Jordan's human resources member that's on Wings of Wind. She may or may not get back to you, but you know, it's a family connection, really. So, not me and it. No, I mean, there's a connection here.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Everyone's now got everyone's got no CP powers.
Well.
That's great. Yes.
I leave it to
you.
Leave it to me.
Strike! Let's go! Crimson Slash!
Let's go.
I'm afraid they're gonna move, and I don't want them to move. So yeah, do that.
Not on my watch!
Oh, you're so protective, Reem. It's very nice of you. No one hits your girlfriends, right?
An opening!
Oh,
It's down.
that was beautiful right there. Rage working its magic right there. Off the hippity hoppity beeper hops its way. Fucker, I gotta go to work in a couple hours. Fuck! I feel like I'm making strides in Final Fantasy XIV too.
Not on my watch!
Like some proper, like we're gonna start getting some places in the story.
Very well. Let's go!
We're gonna get introduced to some more girl. Are you blinded? You piece of sh. Oh.
Crimson Flash!
I thought Crafts didn't miss.
My turn.
God fucking hunts.
You got this. Got it.
Why am I putting people in that can't hit?
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh. Well, that's good. Oh.
You got this, right?
Leave it to me.
Wait, you don't have an impede? Come on, Shelly! Not even protecting the people I want here. Oh. Scalpatera, you're terrible. I don't like you. Hoping this works. It worked.
It's my turn!
Finally.
Shit!
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
My turn.
Of course you had to heal. Of course you did.
My apologies.
Leave it to me. Ta, ta. Weak. Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Although I guess I liked Curtin there because
Good luck.
he was special. No, because the Rage. Rage was great.
It's my turn.
Here I go.
Just hit him!
Nuh-uh.
Like, why are we making this so difficult?
Let's go.
How much HP do you need? Honest.
It's my turn. This was a waste of my time.
Yours and mine, Eustace. The fact that we now gotta swap you back out eventually. Oh.
This looks like a good spot to cast a line.
Wait. That's a fishing spot?
Alley-oop.
That's what this star is?
You ain't getting away from me.
Oh. By the way, I could never do that again so perfectly. That's a huge bitch right there.
This baby's a rare one.
A whopper. Snow White! Careful of them 7 dwarfs. Oh, I've never seen anything like this. Annabelle will probably want to know what we caught out here. Reported the catch to Annabelle. A huge azelfish with glittering white scales, you say? Sounds like the Snow White. I've only heard it in stories before. I wish I would have been the one to catch it. Sorry? No, you've done nothing wrong. I just got a little carried away for the moment. Thanks for the report. I'll pass it on to the members. Check in with them to claim your reward. Great catch, this great deserves recognition. All right, will do. All right, that worked out well. Are we done here? I don't see any other things. I think we can go back to Aaron Village, I believe. Talk to the old lady there. Feels weird running around as Crow, but pardon me, folks. Sure, it'll switch back to Reen if it's important. See? I told you. I see you've driven the 3 stakes in as requested. Magnificently done. We should begin the purification ceremony at once. Reen, if you would. Me? Yes, you! Your status as a sacrifice to the Twilight allows you to synchronize with the Erebonian spirit veins more readily than most. Entering the spring and unifying your heart and soul with the waters will make the ritual that much easier. Though I'd even be more effective if you entered in with a partner. Oh, I have to choose a sex partner. Wolf Slayer, will you be my sex partner? Disrobe, sir. Ma'am? I mean, wait a second, you can't be serious. Does it have to be someone of a particular gender or, someone exceptionally special to Reen? Those things have no relevance whatsoever. This ritual aligns the macrocosm of the world's spirit veins and the microcosm of humanity, causing them to resonate together. So what I garner by that, the word macro and microcosm is reference to the penises. The word resonate means that you take them and you tie them together in a neat little bow, thus connecting the two individuals. Obviously, the process becomes simpler with more than just one. So who would like to tie penises together? Oh, that's all there is to it, I guess, right? No reason to feel embarrassed. After all the prep work we've put into this, you can't expect to turn back now. Go on ahead and choose someone, instructor. All right. Just give me a little moment here to think around through here. We've been really connected to Fee. Okay, Yuna, strip. I mean, yeah. It's for the greater good. A proposition, if you will. Now, I just have a question to ask. If I choose someone else, does their bonding level go up? Because I think Fee is already maxed out. Because otherwise, to please Goyo, then we will pick Yuna. Because, for reasons. Why not? Just pick Yuna. What's it gonna matter? It's Fee 5 if I'm gonna get mad? I don't know if Yuna has a penis or not, but I guess we'll find out, right? We're naked in here, right? You can't see anything. See, it's for the ritual. Yeah, right, yeah, message received. Let's focus up and get started then, shall we? Oh, I didn't know we were wearing towels, but, hey. The assets still check out. Oh, so, wait. Now that means we can see the naked penises now. Yes. Yes. We've cleared these hot springs. I see her blushing, though. Probably because she was offered some tacos. DJ, I'm not surprised. What do you do when Laura is not an option? You just keep hitting the reset button until Laura pops up as an option? All right, hot springs have all been completed. And a serum capsule, 6500 mirror. Let's all right, let's get Reener back in here. Get the hot tubs. For reasons, right, Goyo? Reasons. Reasons, right? Yeah, reasons. Deep conversations happening.
How soothing.
All right, I think we are all set and done. No, don't go over one more than you need to. You need Randy for the scene. You need Randy for what scene? For this scene? No scene came up. They didn't say anything. A hot springs. But usually they say something. Usually they say like, oh, you need Joe Blow or something, right? And then you go and get Joe Blow, and I don't even know if I can even like exchange about it. Did? Was I not? Don't answer that. Just don't answer it. Just don't answer the questions. I was locked on the other screen for a hot minute. We'll see if we're correct. Long loading screen, scary. Let's see. Let's see if you were right. Let's see if you were reading the English language. Oh, Randy and Tio taught. Good reading. Thank you. Would have missed a spot. Cheers. But some stroke of fate, an unexpected combination of people ended up soaking in the springs together, just like the other time. This is so amazing. You said it. I miss this place. It was a damn shame they closed it down for a while because of all the great Twilight commotion. You must be happy, Instructor Reen. I imagine a hot spring maniac like you would be going into withdrawals with it down. You sure have your quirks. Love for hot springs and Elise. You morph into a whole different person when it comes to her. Really? I never realized. Elise and I spent a couple of weeks together. She's one of the sweetest girls I've ever met. How can I put it? She has that Erebonian dignity about her, but it's still so approachable. I appreciate hearing that, Tio. She still has room to grow, though, just like anyone else, but really is incredible. I thank Ideals every day for having the perfect sister. Well, he's past the point of no return, ain't he? That's really saying something, given that they're even not blood related. Makes you feel bad for Elise, though, getting so smothered with all that attention, though it is possible she likes it. I'm starting to think Reen and Lloyd share some things in common, despite their main differences. How so? Let me guess, they're both clueless when it comes to interpersonal relationships? I'm right here, I really have to thank you again, Tio, Randy, for sticking with me this long. What brought this on? No need to thank us. We instructors gotta look out for each other, right? Well, and the Crossbell Police and Epstein Foundation can't turn a blind eye on what's happening in the Empire. Not to mention my home country, Remferia, has been dragged into all of this chaos as well. Yeah, but I did have a bad feeling about that. And we've run into some people that seem to be involved. Well, that aside, you have my utmost gratitude for helping me get Elise back. Assuming we eventually sort out this mess, would you do me the honor of visiting my hometown in Ymir? And that invitation extends to everyone in the SSS. Once the matter of Crossbell regaining its independence is settled too. Oh, thanks, Reen. That means a lot from Instructor Reen. I agree with him. Complex of an issue it may be, I believe Crossbell should be independent. And I imagine that the same is true for many others in Class 7 in Thors. I really appreciate that, Kurt. So your hometown known as the Hot Springs Paradise, isn't it? The best Erebonia has to offer? From what I heard from Elise. If that's the case, I'd really like to bring along Kia and everyone else in the SSS. And maybe a few others? Noelle, Fran, Rixia, and Soldilia and Ilya. Oh, and can't forget about Cecile and Shizuku, of course. I mean, why stop there? Gotta bring the Chief, Wazy, Jonester, Arios, Dudley? Let's not leave Zeet and Cop out. Everyone's welcome. I mean, I know an inn up there. Phoenix Wings. Got plenty of rooms. Alright, I think now we can finally return to, I guess I'm trying to think of... Can't do that. We do that one. Altina, Muse, Tita, and Elisa. Lake Gala Tour Path second half. Let's get these out of the way. The scope of this place is just gigantic. Really wasn't a place you could teleport me to, you know, a lot faster. I guess I do have bikes, probably. Probably not, actually. Oh, I do. Or a horse. Of course. My horse. Congestion feeling is just fucking could go away. She's a woman in a maid's uniform with the hair color of lavender. Have you seen anyone like that? The smallest hint could be a huge help. Back off, Jack. Ain't no maids around here. What kind of place do you think this is anyways? Go on. Get out of here. I'm begging you. Please. I've been looking for so long. I'm already grasping at straws. Haven't you heard anything? A rumor? Come on. Get it together. I hate to see a grown man cry. If it's a maid you're looking for, wouldn't you be better off asking around town? Oh, I thought so, but Ortis isn't the easiest place to get into right now. They don't let any old traveler come waltzing on in anymore. They actually threw me out. Can you believe it? Picking up the search was, well, by the best I could, but after getting kicked out of a city, you thought you'd try your luck at a fortress. Maid hunt or no, a civilian here has no business wandering about. Hit the road, Jack. Is that Anton? Wow, he's even asking around way out here. You gotta admire his tenacity. I can't imagine Sharon would be in a place like this, though. No, I would guess not. No trace of Sharon. Well, I think I might know where she might be. Lots to do in Raquel. Old Road. Oh, and the Rest Lodge. I love a Rest Lodge. It's great. You can rest there. Possibly for free. I see. I'm glad Bridget's doing all right. Yeah, I wish I could say the same for Alan. Still got some good intel out of the whole thing, though, so that's something. Speaking of which, you hear any interesting rumors lately, Adele? I might have. I could share them with you if you'd only do a little something for me. Absolutely! Anything you want, what you need. I mean, a private photo shoot. I can bring you on to the inner beauty you wouldn't believe. Is that a yes? Wonderful! I was just heading to my family's estate to water the plants. I could use some help. Oh, is that all? I guess I could make for some good shots. Now for the photography, Rex would only have one thing on his mind. Sex cauldrons! Much like Wolf's Lair. But still, Adele and Rex together, huh? Seems like they were just exchanging intel. Maybe there's something there. Maybe.
You have my deepest gratitude. You have my deepest gratitude.
Shop rest? What do you got? What are you buying? I have 6,500. That's not entirely terrible. And I have more money now. All right. Hi, Rexy boy. Swapping info with Adele, eh? Never drops her guard. Well, maybe it's because you're wearing a toque all the time. I mean, if anyone was a literal Canadian in these games, it's Rex. He's got the toque, he's got the flannel, he's got the life preserver vest on like Marty McFly. He's ready to roll. Is that everything in Old Lemare Road? Looks like it. To the old road we go. Guess we're heading to the rest. It's funny, like, is that a separate rest lodge from the other rest lodge? Like Roger Lodge? Remember Roger Lodge? Anybody? Does anyone remember the show Roger Lodge was on? Please tell me I'm not the only one. Please tell me I'm not the only one. Oh, there's like a bus here. And a Dalmatian the size of everything. Oh, you're a typical New Jersey hipster. What? I'm a what? Arf. Talk to the boy first. Hey, kiddo. Gotta stop causing trouble. I can't even remember how many times you've gotten lost in the Capitol days. I'm sorry. It's just that so many places that look ripe for adventure. Hey, you don't want to complain with me, eh, Grandpa? You too, Gabe. Come on. The dog will come. Gabriel, don't tell me you're on his side. My, what an energetic little kid we've got here. Leaving him to his own antics might not be the best idea, huh? Alright. But just until sunset, okay? Alright. Everyone is happy. That's the important thing. Huh. Look at me. Can't resist against the pure goodwill of a child, I guess. No, it doesn't look like you can. Alright, we have literally done everything. Except for a wreck well. What a great place to sort of wrap it all up. I mean, I went from expecting to do all 5 of these, events to just like, we're unfortunately going to run out of time, but basically just stop off everywhere here. Mart, the den, the bar, the casino, play a couple hands. Why not? Ooh. You're in a pickle? Sounds like inflation's hitting Yang's store. Just sworn. What am I looking for? Oh god, that was not what I wanted. I wanted this. Silver coin might be here. Okay. Butter Pecky. I don't know if we need the kitty ears or not. I doubt it. I just wish it was a little bit more easier to know who I had to talk to remove that thing. Sheesh, what's going on all lately? Nothing is working. Civil War was chaotic, and then we had Ash back then. To make matters worse, there have been more and more customers that act really full of themselves lately. I'm worried that something we can't fix will happen. Like what? Deccan's Rib. That's new. Okay, good. Like, I mean, I guess you could just do that, right? No. Silver coin is in Raquel trade, so check with the pawn shop. Yeah, that's where my guess was going to be is, anything that related. We have to go meet up with, Rick and the old man and Shumley. From what I've heard, there's some trouble stirring up at the Thor's main campus. The Arc Royale's gone missing, along with some of the students. Vice principal classified as an official leave of absence, but all the instructors the government sent over seem pretty on edge. So that's what's going on with the main campus? That means it wasn't just the Derflinger that escaped then too. Hey, you seem to know a lot. This guy gets around. I see. You got a connection with a certain information broker to keep you in the loop. Well, you caught me. The informant over in Trista's on a whole other level of skill that I've seen. Makes you almost jealous of what they can get away with. Sounds like they're working on procuring weapons and keeping up a pretty lucrative trade. Guess that's not so different from here. I see. Yeah, that's Mike, all right. The Vice Principal Heinrich and the others are keeping things under control as best as they can. Shouldn't be any problems over there. Equipped. Oh, I need a silver earring. The fuck would I get a silver earring from? It's always one thing or the other. All right, we're leaving here now. Silver coins, silver earrings, Hermit Bar and Inn, the casino, chapel. Was Maison Arkel in there? It was. Basically just visit everything. Try the shop. That's like the worst thing of like you go to visit somewhere and then you're like, okay, I gotta go over there. Forgot to pet the dog. Oh god, there's never gonna let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Hi, ladies, gentlemen. Oh, hey, it's Orser from across the street who's been drafted. Yeah. But your draft card hasn't come right. It hasn't. Between the draft and the tanking economy, every day is a real struggle. I don't think we're starting to seem out of place, do you? Words right out of my mouth. Settle. Let's give the good people here a much needed helping hand. Because what's being a good neighbor really means helping each other in times of need. Well, let's do this. I'm so proud of you, Rick. Now go have sex. I'll get out of here, kids. Got the mart, we have the inn. Try the mart again. All right. You have it for me? You have it? You do. 600. That's not bad. I can't even remember what all these things were even for in the end. Like, I mean, I'm sure they were all to trade up to something, but... that. Good, good, good. Thank you, DJ. So, casino, bar, shackle. Is that the chapel? Where you buy hats? Get in. Oh, Sister Olfa, what are you so? What are you so sweating and fretting about? You dropped a bottle. Better not be a couple of bottles of Yanni. Otherwise, everyone will be all upset. Did she, like, try to pull a David Copperfield magician thing and pull everything out without moving anything? And everything went flying and, and now it's John Denver! Yay! Right? You know, when the Muppets introduced, John Denver? You tried that once. Didn't go well. Wait, you tried this? You tried this. And here's John Denver. Yay! See, couple things. We're gonna help you out here, Goya. A, you need a chair with wheels. Oh, you tried the tablecloth pole. I feel like that's much harder than it looks like. Like, you gotta get a good grip. You need a little bit of weight on the table. You can't just be full. I mean, look, the easiest way to do it is to either put the most expensive crystal on top of the tablecloth, make it worth your while, or you put paper plates and stuff on there. You know, just a couple of Colt 45s and what's the other malt liquor beverage that you have? What's the other one? Old English, right? I think that's it. Put a couple of those on there to float your boat. Bishop Eaton. Yeah, everyone's going to an anxiety course here or something, right? Yeah, there's lots going on. People got to be worried about getting drafted. People can't get their drugs. I tell ya. Did you try it in the restaurant that you were at, Goya? Please tell me you did. Please tell me you tried to show off for some customers and it went, the fried shrimp went everywhere. Oh, thank God. I'm so happy you were doing these things for my benefit and yours. I'm Elda. Hi. God, that face could use a little bit of work. Have you ever thought of getting a face tuck? Yeah. I'd like to see if she'd have drinks together, make for an entertaining company.
If you ain't buying, then get out.
Okay. Oh. These are all things that don't look like I have. The Mishi plush, the Michette plush, the Mecha Mishi plush, the medical gloves, the dress gloves, soldier gloves, the consomme pecky, the salad pecky, the carrot pecky, the Mishi pecky. The proverbs flow. I think we had one of those and then we got rid of the one. The IBC coin. Bard. Uptide.
What? Done already?
Here, have some marinade, you old bat.
Sorry for the trouble. Here, a little thanks from me to you.
No. I'm not. Well, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. Leave you alone. Julia Gulia, hi. One of my old customers popped in. Hadn't seen him in a long time. Seems times are tough for everyone, but nice to get some new information. Hermit Blue, extravagant sauerkraut, some crispy pickles. All right, I think we're probably done here as well. Casino and the apartments, and then we're all done. How did I fucking miss the apartments, you fucking clown? Oh. Quite a down, he gurred at me, for crying out loud. And then he gruffed at me. Isn't like isn't Ash's apartment here? Probably not even that though. Oh. As someone who once had a baby, and I'm not saying Montel here isn't keeping a tight watch, perhaps do you not have a crib to put that burrito baby in, Montel? Make it clear he's not your grandson. I just help out with the lady on the second floor while babysitting. Come on now, don't be a pain. Oh, way to go. You talked. You talked, Montel! He's being way too rough with the baby? I mean, he hasn't touched the baby, you know? Can I talk to the baby? No? Now, is the old man trying to have sex with the is it this lady's baby? She's not doing anything. Does she just need a break? A tired mother stresses the baby and kindly offered to look after Yusi. It's really kind of him. You get so anxious when you think your husband in a war zone, but I'm sure it would have made Yusi, kissy missy, huggy wuggy. My son just started to tell me those people. Great. Does anyone else all know who about Kissy Wissy and Huggy Wuggy is? I think it's about time my son has stopped watching his YouTube. Casino. Hi, ladies! Just barging right on in. All right. So who here? I'm assuming no. It's never. It's is it the stars? No. It's always people to talk to. I just don't know who to talk with. Casino guest. What a lovely name that is. Oh, it's got to be. Is this some sex propositioning going on here? It's got to be. This is the first time I've ever spoken to a mystery author. So what did you do when you have writer's block? That's a good question. Try to get a break and jump into a new world. Like today? Looks like this is your first time at a casino. Let me show you around for a price. I think I'd meet someone so bewitching right after escaping my manager, Theodore. My head is spinning. I've heard of a feminine mystique, but it's flat out feminine magic. Now, is his name Crichton? After the Michael Crichton, the Jurassic Park author? Am I connecting things too much here? All right, that's it. Fuck, do I want to play poker or black? Supposed to play. Let's see. All right, start. I know how to play poker, you idiot. Oh, do I take the... Oh, God. I almost didn't realize I had a flush. seasoned player, folks. You see? I hate that I can't raise the pot more than once, though. Like, I blew my load on the first go there. That was disastrous. Oh, fuck's sake. I have nothing. Yeah, poor showing for both of us there, Sanchez. Fucking terrible. Come on! Really? A pair of threes is all you're gonna give me? Now, at least, like, if all he gets is a pair, then that's it too, right? But... like, no high pair, no low pair, just... let's hope it can muster up something here. Oh. It'd be great if you didn't have anything. But draw again. It's time for this shit. This is gonna be another fucking draw. I can just feel it. Fucking came up big there. 5 rounds. We should be all said and done here. Sanchez, you're not getting a tip at the end of this. Actually coming up pretty good with some shitty cards. I need 3 more stars. Oh, trips. Please, for the life of me. Yes! 2 more! Oh, we already know it's not gonna happen, so don't get it in your head that I'm gonna win this. He's gonna fuck me over like a dirty Sanchez does. Right here, right here. It's not even gonna happen. Just give me the top card and hope for the best. Really? Really? That's what you're gonna give me? Ugh. I hate this. I hate this fucking game. Yeah. All right. Canceled out. Get me out of here. Fuck you, Sanchez. All right. Well, after we were mad and annoyed of what happened there at the casino, unfortunately, I've got to go to work soon. I do apologize, but you know, we did finish everything that I wanted to. You know, outside of going to the bridge, well, we weren't able to hang out with anybody with the heart. Or anything, but yeah, welcome to Vegas. But yeah, we did sort of finish up all those except for that. So I'm gonna save up, call it a day. Tomorrow we return back with Final Fantasy 14. Gonna probably start around the same time, 11ish, 11:15. Depends what time I get home at in the morning and how much sleep I need. So don't look too far beyond that. But without further ado, as Kenny Omega says, time for me to bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Gotta work. Bye. See you later. Bye. What she said. Bye.